Today we are going to discuss the Cambridge reading passage, Venus in Transit. First 14 to 17 questions are to find out the paragraph from which the given statements are taken. First statement is, examples of different ways in which the parallax principle has been applied. अलग अलग तरीकों के examples जिनमें parallax principle को apply किया गया है. This statement has been taken from F. Paragraph. Let's see in the paragraph. The parallax principle can be extended to measure the distances to the stars. If we look at a star in January, when Earth is at one point in its orbit, it will seem to be in a different position from where it appears 6 months later. Knowing the width of Earth's orbit, the parallax shift lets astronomers calculate the distance. Next statement is, a description of an event which prevented a transit observation. एक ऐसे event का description जिसने transit observation को रोक दिया. This statement is in D. Paragraph. Let's see in the paragraph. Fleeing on a French warship crossing the Indian Ocean, Le Gentil saw a wonderful transit, but ships pitching and rolling ruled out any attempt at making accurate observation. तो शिप की पिचिंग एंड रोलिंग ने उसे ऐसा करने से रोक दिया. नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज अ स्टेटमेंट अबाउट पोटेंशियल फ्यूचर डिस्कवरीज लीडिंग ऑन फ्रॉम ट्रांजिट ऑब्जर्वेशन. ट्रांजिट ऑब्जर्वेशन से फ्यूचर में और कौन सी डिस्कवरीज होने की संभावना है. दिस इज मेंशन्ड इन पैराग्राफ जी. लेट्स सी इन द पैराग्राफ. Such transit have paved the way for what might prove to be one of the most vital breakthroughs in the cosmos, detecting Earth-sized planets orbiting other stars. Next statement is, a description of physical states connected with Venus which early astronomical instruments failed to overcome. ऐसी physical state जो Venus के साथ connected है, उसे पुराने astronomical instruments नहीं सुधार पाए. This is mentioned in paragraph E. Let's see in the paragraph. When Venus begins to cross the Sun's disk, it looks smeared, not circular, which makes it difficult to establish timings. This is due to diffraction of light. The second problem is that Venus exhibits a halo of light when it is seen just outside the Sun's disk. While this showed astronomers that Venus was surrounded by a thick layer of gases refracting sunlight around it, both effects made it impossible to obtain accurate timings. Next 18 to 21 questions are to match the statements with the people. First statement is, he calculated the distance of the Sun from the Earth based on observations of Venus with a fair degree of accuracy. उसने Venus की observation से Sun की Earth से distance को calculate किया. This statement is matching with Johann Franz Encke. Let's see in the paragraph. First see in paragraph B. The distance of the Earth from the Sun. This distance is known as the astronomical unit, or AU. इस distance को AU कहते हैं. Now see in paragraph F. Johann Franz Encke, director of the Berlin Observatory, finally determined a value for the AU based on all these parallax measurements, 153,340,000 kilometers. Next statement is, he understood that the distance of the Sun from the Earth could be worked out by comparing observations of a transit. उन्हें लगता है कि transit observation से Sun and Earth की distance का अच्छे से पता लगा सकते हैं. This statement is matched with Edmund Halley. Let's see in the paragraph. Halley observed a transit of the innermost planet, Mercury, from the desolate island of St. Helena in the South Pacific. He realized that from different latitudes, the passage of the planet across the Sun's disk would appear to differ. By timing the transit from two widely separated locations, teams of astronomers could calculate the parallax angle, the apparent difference in position of an astronomical body due to a difference in the observer's position. Calculating this angle would allow astronomers to measure what was then the ultimate goal, the distance of the Earth from the Sun. Next statement is, he realized that the time taken by a planet to go around the Sun depends on its distance from the Sun. जितना टाइम एक प्लैनेट सन का चक्कर लगाने में लेता है, ये उसकी सन के साथ डिस्टेंस पे डिपेंड करता है। This statement is matched with Johannes Kepler. Let's see in the paragraph. Johannes Kepler in the early 17th century had shown that the distances of the planets from the Sun governed their orbital speeds, which were easily measurable. Next statement is, he witnessed a Venus transit but was unable to make any calculations. उसने वीनस ट्रांजिट तो देखा लेकिन कोई कैलकुलेशन नहीं कर पाया। This statement is matched with Guillaume Le Gentil. Let's see in the paragraph. The person who deserves most sympathy is the French astronomer Guillaume Le Gentil. He was thwarted by the fact that the British were besieging his observation site at Pondicherry in India. Fleeing on a French warship crossing the Indian Ocean, Le Gentil saw a wonderful transit, but the ship's pitching and rolling ruled out any attempt at making accurate observation. Next 22 to 26 questions are true, false and not given. First question is, Halley observed one transit of the planet Venus. Halley ने Venus के एक transit को observe किया. It's see in the paragraph. Halley observed a transit of the innermost planet Mercury. तो उसने Mercury को observe किया, न कि Venus को. So its answer is false. Next question is, Le Gentil managed to observe a second Venus transit. Le Gentil, Venus के second transit को जैसे तैसे observe कर पाया. Let's see in the paragraph. Undaunted, he remained south of the equator, keeping himself busy by studying the islands of Mauritius and Madagascar before setting off to observe the next transit in the Philippines. Ironically, after traveling nearly 50,000 kilometers, his view was clouded out at the last moment, a very dispiriting experience. Last moment पे उसका view clouded out, मतलब confuse हो गया. So its answer is false. Next question is, the shape of Venus appears distorted when it starts to pass in front of the Sun. जब Venus, Sun के सामने से गुजरता है तो इसका shape बिगड़ जाता है. Let's see in the paragraph. When Venus begins to cross the Sun's disk, it looks smeared, not circular. So its answer is true. Next question is not given. Next to that is, the parallax principle allows astronomers to work out how far away distant stars are from the Earth. Parallax principle से astronomers distant stars की Earth से दूरी का पता लगा सकते हैं. Let's see in the paragraph. The parallax principle can be extended to measure the distances to the stars. So these both statements are similar. Therefore its answer is true. I hope this video is beneficial to you. If yes, then please like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.